Alright you guys, welcome to another episode here at Wristwatch Diaries where we talk about watches and watch related topics. And before we go ahead with this episode, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I am wearing my Panerai 914. This is absolutely my favorite watch in my collection. I would never get rid of it. But there's also another watch on my left wrist right here, and that is the Seiko SSK015. It's a watch you guys actually have been requesting for me to review on this channel. And whenever I get a chance to log into YouTube and kind of scroll down through the comments you guys post on there, the videos, sometimes I see requests for certain watches, and if I do get them in my possession, you know, and I'm privileged enough to kind of show them off on this channel, I end up actually bringing them outdoors in this beautiful environment and kind of give you guys the overall what my experience is with this watch. But on top of that, I have also brought my two personal Seikos right here, which is my Seiko SRPE93. This is the Prospects model and it's a dive watch, as well as my Seiko SSK001. This is another watch that's in my collection. The reason I brought these two with me because they actually have a lot in common with this watch that we're going to be reviewing today. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, thank you, welcome, please subscribe, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys have a better idea and understanding of what is exactly on my wrist. And we're going to talk about a little bit about the positives and the negatives of owning the Seiko SSK015. Alright you guys, welcome back. As you see, I have all the watches laid out here in front of you guys in this gorgeous, beautiful outdoor environment where everyone's just kind of walking around, exercising, and then there's me just filming videos about watches. That's what we do on this channel. Once again, this is my absolutely favorite watch in my collection, my Panerai 914. I absolutely love this brand. If you own one, you already know what I'm talking about. You understand the experience. If you don't own one, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really know what you're doing with your life. You definitely need to have a Panerai in your collection. It's an absolutely incredible watch to own. That being said, let's focus on today's video, which is this Seiko SSK015. Now there's a reason why I brought two of my own personal models, which is my Seiko SRPE93 and my Seiko SSK001, because these three watches actually relate to each other. And let me explain a little bit more about that. So when you are faced in purchasing your first Seiko, you're most likely going to funnel down one of these three categories. You're either going to go down the Prospects route, the Seiko 5 route, or the Seiko Presage. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, I just do not get this vibe or this feeling that this watch belongs in a Seiko Presage line. It meets pretty much all the requirements that the Seiko 5 meets. I don't know, you guys tell me, you know, put it down in the comments below. Maybe I'm missing something here, but this does not kind of give me the dressier look. If anything, I kind of feel like this is more of a tool watch than a dress watch. But once again, I could be wrong. So you guys go ahead, you know, scribble your thoughts down in the comment section below. So what is it about this watch that I really, really like? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm obsessed with the 80s. And this watch gives me a total 80s vibe. I absolutely love it. The blue hands is just one of those things that it's so difficult because I own two Seikos already, and I told myself I only want two Seikos in my collection. I own many other watches, but I don't want to go more than two when it comes to Seiko. And this makes me really jealous. As a matter of fact, I don't know yet. I haven't made the decision, but I might be adding this to my collection just because of how cool it is. This is also a 20mm lug-to-lug width, meaning it's compatible with so many straps out there. Speaking of straps, give me one sec, you guys. I brought extra straps here. So you guys probably have seen this strap. Actually, this is usually the strap I use for my Seiko SRPE93, as well as my beautiful, gorgeous NATO strap. That also is a 22mm NATO. Both of these are 22mm NATO straps that I use for my Seiko SRPE93. And I can just imagine how well this watch would look with a green NATO strap or a rubber strap. I'll be honest with you guys, this is a tough call. I might have to think about this, but the dial is absolutely stunning. I love the fact that all it has is just the date as opposed to my diver. I'm not a big fan of the day of the week and the date. I prefer just the date itself, or if not, I prefer nothing at all. But you know what? This is something I could totally live with if this was my watch. As a matter of fact, my GMT has that, so you know what? I can't complain here. The second thing that absolutely shocks me about this watch is this beautiful dome hazelite. This is something that I honestly, I have an Omega Speedmaster Professional, and I have the hazelite version of the Omega Speedmaster Professional, and this gives me the same feeling as my Speedmaster. This was a genius move on the Seiko's part, because it actually gives this watch such a vintage inspired look. Now, the other thing about this watch, it also has an exhibition case back. Now give me one sec, you guys. I'm going to remove this strap so you guys could see the movement and get a full idea of what the actual movement looks like inside here. And speaking of the movement is actually the same as the movement in my Seiko SSK001, which is the 4R34, I believe. And this is the 4R36, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I'm going to remove the strap so that we can take a look at this gorgeous movement. Alright, you guys, so I removed the strap, and look at that. That is absolutely stunning. And you know what? It's so difficult for other watch companies to compete with something like this at this price. Now I'm going to show you guys, this is the actual box for it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, what's in a box. No one really cares about that. There are other better channels that do a so much better job at it than me. The price actually for this is $625. I can tell you right now, no one ever pays the full retail price for Seiko watches out there. So if you are going to get this, make sure you're getting a significant discount and enjoy the living hell out of it. But look at that. Stunning. Alright, you guys, so what are some of my major complaints about this watch? And I'm going to tell you right now, I like this strap because it's very thin and it's soft and it wears so comfortably. But that's also the drawback about this watch, is the strap feels, I don't want to say cheap, it feels fragile. It feels like this will probably not last with, you know, not even on intensive use. I feel like this strap will definitely deteriorate within the next 2 years. You can also buy straps yourself. There's so many options to choose from when it comes to watch straps on Amazon, and they're fairly cheap and affordable. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. But if one thing I could change, it would be either adding additional strap or somehow reinforcing this one to make sure that it lasts quite a bit of time. Another thing I really believe that would really make this watch so much more enjoyable is just the buckle itself. If you take a look at this buckle, it's just a cheap, generic Seiko buckle. And I understand, like, you're already getting so much when it comes to this watch, so they have to, you know, cut corners somewhere. But I feel like it takes away from the look of the watch. Once again, you know, this is just a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, because if you take a look at this Seiko SRPE93, the buckle just looks solid. Even the caper is, you know, a full stainless steel caper. So I do not see why, you know, they couldn't put a better buckle on here to kind of make this watch a little bit aesthetically appealing. So let's do a quick wristwatch check here with this particular model and see how it actually looks physically on your wrist. All right, so as you guys see, I have this on my 6.3-inch wrist. And this watch absolutely wears incredible. So if you are looking for your first entry-level Seiko, you're just trying to get into watch collecting, I honestly believe this is a great start for you. I might actually be adding this to my collection myself. Alright, you guys, that is all I got for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down in the section below, and don't forget to, most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more episodes just like this one. Also, you guys, just a quick reminder, I do read through your guys' comments, so I really enjoy hearing about what Seiko models you guys own as well. So please go ahead. If there's a particular model you own that I probably not heard of, please share it with me. I really enjoy this. It broadens my horizon, plus it helps me add newer models into my collection. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.